Basically, what we did is we put a cable between two trees and fastened it so it was taut. And we have our bag set up down there, which we'll show you a little bit later, and I'll explain that. But we're going to show you this first. And basically, I have this rope tied to the apparatus that has the pulleys on it, and what we do is when you're shooting, you can, if you have a partner, it works a little bit better, especially if you're in a tree. But you just pull the rope, and it basically, as you saw a little bit earlier, just pulls the bag up the hill. And if you're shooting by yourself, what I would do is I would just stand on it and draw my bow, and then when I was ready, I would just step off. And what we have here is a spring, so when the target gets to the end there, it doesn't smack into the tree, or it's not really an abrupt stop. The spring will kind of bring it to a slower stop. So it's pretty simple. I mean, you can see it's really rudimentary. It's not anything special. It's just kind of a rope attached there, and I have a pin attached to the railroad tie. So nothing fancy.
We have that set up for 20 yards, right?
Yeah, from the tree stands 20 yards, but I mean, obviously, if you know, you can go back to 75 yards here. We have it cut out if you wanted to shoot at that. But, so here's the cable. As you can see, it's just fastened tree to tree. Here's the rope that I talked about that pulls the apparatus up. So all I have is a bag, or I mean, you can have any target affixed to here. And again, this is real simple. But you know how we made this, and by no means this is the only way. But I just got a piece of an angle iron here, and I drilled 2 holes at the bottom and attached the hooks that you can hook your target to. And then, if you, John, you want to go around in the back here, and
let me step around this way.
So basically, I drilled 2 holes on this side of the angle, and that's where I attach my pulleys to with bolts and nuts. And then I have the cable underneath the pulleys. Obviously, it's running right on top of the bottom angle. And really, that's all there is to it. Like I said, it's really basic and simple. The covers here, I just have these on here to try to keep the rain off them, and so that eventually they'll start rusting. I got to lubricate them off and keep the bearings in there moving. But these are just made out of metal. I was fortunate enough to have access to a sheet metal shop that made these for me. But I imagine any kind of plastic coverings, I mean, anything you want to do as far as to keep the rain off. And I just have them. I had a hole drilled through them as well, and I have that attached to the same bolt as the pulleys. So again, it's pretty simple, and it just rides right down on the cable, real smooth. And obviously you can adjust the cable for your angle to see how fast you want it moving. Like I said, I try to get it to try to simulate a walking deer. And it's pretty much is all just to it. Like I said, it's really pretty simple. And as long as I have weight on this, I mean, this thing will stay upright. When I take my bag off, it'll want to flip over because it's top heavy. But usually what I do is I put a brick on here with a piece of wire just to hold it upright. Like I said, it's probably not the only way, or maybe not even the best way, but it's pretty simple. I mean, usually you can always find a piece of angle iron laying around, and as long as you have access to a drill, and you're able to drill a hole through it. That's all you need is 4 holes. Buy some pulleys at a Tractor Supply or somewhere, and a couple of nuts and bolts, and just screw it in. Like I said, if you're not worried about the weather, you don't even need. The only problem with these is kind of a pain because you have to work up inside there to try to tighten down when you're tightening down the bolt. It's kind of hard sometimes to get up in there. But if you're not worried about the weather, then you don't even have to have those on, quite honestly. There you go. That's a pretty simple way of creating a moving target to simulate a walking deer, to help you get used to those kind of scenarios in the woods instead of always shooting in a stationary target. And I've even seen people where they have fixed the 3D target onto here to actually have a deer or what other, whatever animal moving. But the bag kind of works nice for us, and it's a nice little thing to have. And plus, it's just fun. It's fun to do. It's fun to have. As long as you have some trees and where you can attach a cable to, you should be good to go.